welcome back to Sweet Creek Thrift. If you're new here, my name is Candy, and today I am going to be sharing with you what sold in my part-time resale business. I post stuff that I usually buy. Sometimes it's from donations, and I post it to sites like eBay and Poshmark and DePop, and I resell trying to earn a profit as extra money for my family and to pay bills. And so in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you what sold from the first half of November, from November 1st to November 15th. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize myself, and I have my spreadsheet here. So I'm going to start with the first item, and I'm just going to walk you through like what sold, how long I've had it, like things like that, like what it sold for, you know, what site it sold on, how much I earned, all of that kind of stuff. So just follow along. I only have about 21 items, 20 items, I think. So I'm going to make it pretty quick for this video. And then I will be recording my month end shortly, but I haven't added it all to my spreadsheet yet. So I'm just going to do the first half of the month again. And so this is a white birch, and I put mauve purple tunic shirt with a knot tie, V-neck, size large. This one actually did come from the original donation. Yes. So I had paid $0 for it initially, and it was just a really nice, the shirt itself, it's hard to tell from the photos, but the material, everything about it was really nice. I did pull it out at one point and took new photos with it hanging on the wall, and when I did that, I debated if it was worth keeping it posted or if I should just donate it, but it was such a nice shirt. I went ahead and took photos and I reposted it, and then I ended up selling it. So I did originally post it to Poshmark August 27th of 22, and I turned around and took new photos and posted it on eBay, and then also reapplied that and restarted a new posting on Poshmark December 20th last year, 2023. So I sold it on eBay on November 1st of 24. So it took almost another year even after putting it on eBay, but it did sell for $13.60, and that gave me a profit of $10.67. So, I mean, it was worth keeping it posted because I did earn $10. So that was pretty cool. The next item is this Eileen West nightgown, and I put women's, medium, white, purple, feminine, floral, lace, and then I put flannel. It was a really soft flannel material. And it just had this granny nightgown. The buttons were really cute. I thought it was really pretty. It was also a good size, or mediums, I think is a pretty good size. It was also new with tags, but not new with tags because the material had gotten like rubbed on the floor or something, so it had a little bit of like, I won't say dirt, but you could see like a little bit of dirt. So I took the tag off and I did wash it, and then I put that in the comments. I said it was new with tags. I even show the tag here somewhere, but essentially it's new with tags and just minus the tag, and it was washed once. So I did disclose all that. But it was never actually worn, just had to be washed. So I did get this from a donation, and I posted it on October 19th to Poshmark and eBay of this year, and it sold November 1st. So it only sat for a couple of weeks, and it sold pretty quick. It sold for $26.99, and that gave me a profit of $21.81, which I think is a really good, considering it was donated to us. The next item is this Torrid top women's, and it's the 00/0, which essentially equivalates to a medium large. And it was a Christmas reindeer mock neck, and I put chunky knit sweater new. It's kind of like a tight knit, but it does have, like, it was really thick. Like, the material was very well made and very thick. I actually bought it for myself, but it was just slightly too small for me. I could fit it, but it was just like, it would have been a little bit uncomfortable to wear. So I just decided to sell it. And I did get it on a really good sale at the end of Christmas one year, and I'll tell you that in a moment. Let's see. So I purchased it myself at Torrid at the store, and I purchased it on April 15th in 23. I paid $3.61. I actually didn't post it until December 5th of 23 to Poshmark and eBay. I don't know why I didn't have it posted, but somehow I got a little bit late start and it got posted too late, so it did not sell last Christmas, but it finally sold for this Christmas. It sold on November 2nd on Poshmark for $34, so I earned a profit of $23.59, which I thought was pretty good. My next item is this Revolution high top black distressed canvas little kid size 2A shoes. And this brand, I looked it up, and it's some kind of a dance company. Like they work with dance studios probably, but they actually just look like standard sneakers. So it could just be the all black that somebody wanted. Could have been for a dance, I'm not sure. But I did get these at the Goodwill bins, and they were in really good condition. I purchased them last November 10th of 23, and my average cost per item was $1.27. I posted it November 14th to Poshmark and December 1st of last year to eBay. And it finally sold on Poshmark on November 1st this year. So again, it took almost a year, but it finally sold, and they sold for $29. So it's worth the wait, I guess. I made a profit of $21.93 after fees and my initial investment. The next item is this Imaginext Batmobile by Mattel toy car. And it was a pretty good size. I want to say it was 8 to 10 inches long. And it had a spot where there's a character that can stand up on it. Can't see it from here, but either way, I got these this item at the Goodwill bins as well, and I purchased it June 29th of this year. So my average cost that day was $2.18 per item. I posted it to Poshmark and eBay on September 9th, and it sold on eBay November 2nd, and so it sold for $9.99. I did earn a profit of $4.90. Not as big of a profit though, because I don't think I'm going to pick up a lot of toys like this anymore, but I was experimenting. But I think I will stick to certain, I'm sort of trying to navigate what I like to sell, what I like to take pictures of, what do I enjoy the most, because I am a few years into my reselling journey, if you want to call it that. I've resold for many years, but being more trying to make it as a legitimate side hustle or a legitimate business venture, I have been spending a little bit of time trying to really navigate. Do I want to sell baby clothes? Do I not want to sell baby clothes? Do I want to sell toys? Do I not want to sell toys? So it's kind of been like that, sort of a process for me. Probably won't pick up a lot of toys items very much, but it was interesting, I'll say that. And I did make a little bit of a profit. And I do have other toys I'm working on. This item is a loft navy blue thin sweater, women's size large, lightweight, button, classic, and I put staple, for staple, essential pieces for your closet. It's just a really plain, thin materialed sweater and in pretty good condition. It had these buttons on the upper back. Anyways, so this item I did get from the original donation, so I had $0 invested. It's reposted it on July 24th to Poshmark and eBay, but I had it posted before, but I didn't have it logged, so I don't know how long it was sitting there. But I took new photos and reposted it. It sold on eBay on November 2nd. It sold for $12.60. This gives me a profit of $9.67. And actually that item, this sweater, it sold on eBay, but it also then sold on Poshmark. What's funny is because Poshmark, my Posher VA sends out the offers, and it sold on eBay, and when I went to Poshmark to take it off, the listing off, because there was an offer sent out, it wouldn't let me. And then somebody accepted that offer. I just wish they would fix that, because if they would fix it to where we can go in and still delete it even before somebody accepts it, then we wouldn't have to cancel on people. But somebody accepted that offer, and I ended up having to cancel on her. I felt really bad, but what can you do? So I was I'm so sorry, I don't have this item anymore. But it is what it is. That's just the way it goes when you are cross-listing on multiple platforms. The next item is Catherine Malandrino Baby Faux Fur Bear Ears Fuzzy Pink Vest, size 0 to 3 medium. And again, I'm still kind of like playing with things, but this was I got this item at the Kid to Kid bag sale that they had back in February. It was February 17th of 24 this year. Everything you could fit into a bag, and it was $25 per bag, and I fit as many items I could, and so I averaged at $1.57 per item. So I kind of did like the same average per item that I did at the bins. And so it was $1.57 that I had invested. I posted it February 27th to Poshmark and eBay, and it finally sold on Poshmark November 2nd for $10. So I earned a profit of $5.48 after tax, after fees and in the initial investment. The next item I have sold before, and it was returned, and I got it back and I resold it. It's this Motherhood Maternity 100% linen black pants, size small, and I just put casual, minimalist, just super basic black, just linen pants. Very casual, nice, like comfy, I'm sure lounge style pants. And this I got from the Goodwill bins in June, and my average cost was $2.18. And I posted it August 8th to Poshmark and eBay, and this time it sold on eBay November 3rd for $16, and that gave me a profit of $10.40. My next item is this Eli Cattleman's top men's 15.5, which I thought was interesting, but I also put medium, black Western short sleeve pearl snap shirt. And I did put in the notes it was slightly faded, but overall it was in good condition. So I went ahead and picked it up anyways, just to try it out, because it's like the pearl snaps. These had these black colored pearl snaps. And I just thought that was a nice looking shirt and that somebody would enjoy it, and I was right. So I did get that from Goodwill. I was just testing the waters out there. I purchased it August 24th, and I did pay $4.59. I posted it September 10th to Poshmark and eBay, sold it on eBay on November 3rd, and it sold for $16.99. So I earned, after my initial investment and eBay's fees, I earned $8.87. So would I pick up this style of shirt again? Maybe, but maybe if it was more substantial and maybe not faded. I think I would earn more that way, but I did earn a profit, so I was okay with that. My next item is my only sale on DePop for this 2 weeks. And this was a No Boundaries cami, women's large Y2K black lace trim, and I put fitted stretch tank top. And here's some pictures. But that whole like lace trim Y2K, and it had lace on the top and then the lace along the bottom hem as well. So it's kind of like been in style again. So I did pick it up, even though it's No Boundaries, I picked it up. And it sold for $19, I guess. Let me look. It was $15. So I purchased it at Goodwill August 24th. I paid $2.99 to buy it, and I posted it September 10th to Poshmark, eBay, and Depop. Sold it on Depop on November 3rd, and it sold for $15.80. So that gave me a profit of $11.65. So it was all right. It was not a bad flip. The next item is the Athleta pants, Farallon jogger, women's size 6, gray, green. It was kind of like a grayish green color. Organic cotton and an elastic waist. And this is, I think, the older style, or like the older label, I mean. But the style name was on there, and I know there's people that like this. These felt really nice. And I did get, when I got this pair, I did pick up another size 6 that was like a whitish color, and those sold really fast, but this one sat forever and I thought it was never going to sell, but it finally sold, so I was happy to see it go. It had some interesting elements in design, and it was almost like a corduroy, like a thicker material. It's kind of interesting. So this item I got from the Goodwill bins last November, and my average cost was $1.27. I posted it November 14th, 23 last year to Poshmark. And then I did take new photos, and then I posted it on eBay on September 14th of this year. But I also redid my listing on Poshmark at the same time. So it sold on Poshmark November 2nd. So if you took it from September 14th, it sold the new listing, and it sold within a couple of months. I think it was just the right season and the right timing and new pictures, and it just kind of helped it sell. So it sold for $15, and I earned a profit of $10.73. And the next item is this pillow pet. It's a My Pillow Pets monkey, and it was the large size pet, 18 to 14. And I put soft, plush, stuffed, animal, clean, safari, and fun. And it was really cute. And what's funny was I had seen some like TikTok, or somebody was talking, it was like some kind of a TikTok or an Instagram reel or something like that. And they were talking about like nostalgic items, and there was people in the comments commenting about the monkey pillow pets, which was really funny. And then I happened to see one that next week when I went thrift shopping, so I picked it up because it was in very good condition. It looked essentially almost brand new, so I was really happy to find it. And I just thought there's people out there that are going to want this because I had seen that. So I got this at a resale shop out in Lufkin, and I purchased it October 2nd. I paid, let's see, I paid $2.99. I posted it on October 18th, and it sold on November 5th on eBay. So again, it only took a couple weeks, and it sold for $13.99. I mean, they had to pay $16.94 in shipping, which is kind of interesting, but I don't know if there was a cheaper way to do that, but that's what it ended up being. I use, on eBay, I give the option of ground shipping, USPS ground shipping, or priority mail. So you have the option of those two, and then it just calculates their amount based on where they live, you know, from where I am to where they are. So I don't really control it more than that. I do feel bad when I see like $17 in shipping, but if I ship my daughter something across the country, it costs me that much. So it is what it is. I only earned a profit of $6.39, but I made a little bit. I thought it was fun to list. I did just get another pillow pet to list. I bought one that was a kangaroo, and I only bought it because it was, I don't think it's as common anyways to find the kangaroos. So I haven't posted that video yet. I have not recorded it yet, but it was one of my most recent trips to thrift shopping, if I can talk today. It was from an actual Goodwill. So anyways, I will be posting that video soon, though. I need to record it. I've been so busy and preoccupied with like so many other things right now that my business has been a little bit sidelined. Like, I've been posting things to sell, but I'm definitely not doing as many as I should, and it's probably playing a little bit of an impact on what I'm selling because I'm not posting. I'm trying to post, like, my goal would be 5 a day minus Sundays because that's my day off, but I haven't been posting 5 a day. I'm lucky if I get one posted a day, and I don't even get that much posted. So I mean, it is what it is, but I'll get back in the hang of it. I just need to get myself back to doing that. I've just had so many things going on, and my daughter was here for a week for Thanksgiving, and it's just been crazy. So I'm going to try to get back into it. I did get one posted yesterday, and I have 2 jackets there that I need to post. Anyways, I'm getting through it. it's just taking so long. Anyways, moving on. This is a exposed button fly up. What did I write that for? Is that the name of it? Let me go look. And I'm losing my voice because it was Cyber Monday 2 days ago. No, yesterday. Yesterday was Cyber Monday. Today is Tuesday. And I worked overtime at my job yesterday, which is also why this video has taken so long to get out. It's been crazy busy at my job, and I think when I get off my job, I don't feel like getting on and like recording myself and doing all that. I've just been so tired. I just want to sit down and rest and not do anything. But yeah, Cyber Monday, I did so much talking yesterday, and then today it was super busy again. So it's like a lot of talking because I'm on calls all day. So my voice gets kind of tired of talking. But anyways, so this is a exposed button fly up high waist distressed women size 9/28. So let me see if I find the little interior here. It just says the style. The style says, oh, it's just the CK. Okay. I thought that Estilo, but that was just the other name. I'm losing my thoughts, you guys. Okay, so this was a donated item, original donation, so I've had it for a while. I posted it to Poshmark in May of 2022, and then I took new photos and reposted it January 25th of 24, and then also posted it on eBay, and it finally sold on eBay on November 5th. And it sold for $16.20. So that gave me a profit of $15.77. Don't ask me how the calculations work, but that's what it came out to. The next item is Cat and Jack fleece lined leggings, little kids, medium, 7/8, soft stretch navy blue, and then I put silver. And it had these like little silver like polka dotties all over it. They were like that glittery shiny silver. And there's the Cat and Jack. And I think I took a picture showing sort of the inside. Yes, it's right here. It had like a fleece on the inside, so they were like extra thick and warm for the winter, which is probably what helped these sell. And I did get them at the Goodwill bins in December last year. I paid $1 per item that day. It was an average of $1 per item. And I did not post it until October 3rd of this year. So they sat here in a pile, in my death pile, for 10 months. I finally got them posted, and it sold on eBay on November 7th. So about a month on eBay, and then it sold. I posted it to Poshmark and eBay. It sold, and let's see, they paid $8.99, and I earned a profit of $6.64. The next item is Chico's size 2, which is the Chico's branding. Embroidered blazer, women's US size 12 is what the women's actual size would be. And black, red, I put snap, and then quilted, and then I put boxy. Those were the keywords that I chose to use. And as you can see, it has like this interesting embroidery all over it. It was very like, it almost gives like the Oriental Asian vibes going on with it. And then it was just like, but also like it had like a quilted feel to it. So I tried to describe it the best I could anyways, because it was a very unique jacket in my opinion. But I saw it at a thrift store and I just thought it was interesting. So I got it out in Lubbock in July when I took my daughter to orientation at her university. And I paid $5, posted it on September 2nd to Poshmark and eBay, and it sold on Poshmark on November 8th for $27, so I earned a profit of $16.60 for that item. The next item is this Blue Salt, extremely soft, millennial gray, sporty modal knit skirt, stretchy size small, and this brand is really, I researched it when I found it at the Goodwill. I found it at a Goodwill store. The thing is when you feel it, it's so soft. It was extremely soft, which is why I picked it up. But I looked up Blue Salt. I never heard of the brand until I did the research on that. Let's go look at their site really quick. Blue Salt. I don't know if it's .com, so let me do this. BlueSalt.com, yes. And I'll just give you a little show of what Blue Salt has. So I don't know if their resale value is super high, but it was really nice quality clothing, and it's pretty high priced. So if you've never heard of the brand, I know a lot of people already have. Like they have a link, capsule wardrobe, but let's just say bottoms. If I can get to the bottoms. And I'll show you women's bottoms anyways, if it'll load. My system's being slow. So yeah, so here's some like casual pants and everything, but you can see their pricing is like on sale for 187. And so they do have some really nice items that are high value, like the retail is very high. So when I looked it up at the store, I can't talk today apparently. I'm trying to see if there's a skirt. Here's the perfect skirt, and this one is $94.50. It was $135 originally. Let's see, but it's on sale, it says. And it's just called the perfect skirt. I don't know if it's going to show. Click on it. I think because I'm recording, my computer's just running really slow. So let's see what their skirt, if it's similar or not. When I did the comps, I couldn't find the exact one, but yeah, this doesn't really show you. It's just like a basic skirt. It's just taking a really long time. This is just plain and straight. So anyways, I'll get off this website because it's probably slowing my computer down. Anyways, so this one was kind of like a little bit of a paper bag waist, and it had pockets. So not exactly the same. I put millennial gray because it's just that basic gray that like was so popular for a while, but not as much anymore. I really hate picking up that color, but anyways, but it is what it is. I got it at a Goodwill on March 6th this year, paid $2.99. And if you look at those retail prices and you think $2.99, and I was willing to sit on it. So I posted it April 12th to Poshmark and eBay, and it finally sold on eBay on November 11th for $35. So that gave me a profit of $25.89. So I would say it's a good brand to kind of keep your eye out. You might have to sit on it depending on what the item is, but I think there are people that know what it is and they will buy it if they find it. This is Retrology. It's a peasant blouse, women's plus size 3X, and I put denim, blue, tiered puff, bubble sleeves. Or I guess they're called bishop sleeves. I've heard Kaylee Elaine call them bishop sleeves, so I've started to implement that a little bit, but I just put bubble sleeve anyways. So this one, and it was really cute. I think it's more of a like a chambray denim, kind of like that sort of a material. And it was from a Goodwill. I bought it on October 28th last year, and I paid $4.29. Excuse me, I posted it to Poshmark October 31st last year. You guys, I'm struggling. I posted it October 31st, 2023 to Poshmark. And then I posted it to eBay on November 7th. So about a week later, I posted it on eBay. And it finally sold a year later on eBay on November 11th. And it sold for $29. So, I mean, I waited a long time, but it finally sold. I earned a profit of $21.23. So I'm really glad to see that go. The next item is this Altered State sweater. And I put women's medium waffle knit V-neck long sleeve shirt. And then I put taupe because it just kind of had that kind of like a light brown, tan, beige, you don't know what it's called, color. So almost like a very milked down chocolate milk. It was kind of just a really interesting color. So anyways, and Altered State is, you know, pretty popular right now, I'd say, with the younger generation at least. My daughter loves it. And I did find this at a Goodwill on May 25th. And I paid $2.99. I posted it May 31st to Poshmark and eBay. And then I also posted it on October 4th to DePop. And it sold on Poshmark November 12th for $20. So I earned a profit of $13.01. The next item is this divided lavender purple pastel pullover sweater vest, size extra small, juniors. And it was new with tags. And my husband keeps going through and I'm getting distracted. We have a online meeting in about 20 minutes, so I'm just watching the time. But I'm on to the last two items, so I will be done in a moment. Anyways, so this is a divided, very small, extra small juniors sweater vest, I guess you could call it. Kind of like the Clueless vibe going on. It's just a pastel. I bought these because I went to the mall with my daughter and she was shopping for herself. I ended up in the store while she was shopping. And then I had just started kind of taking my reselling business a little bit more serious. So I was kind of like, oh, I'm going to look for the clearance items and see if there was anything I could resell. I hadn't really realized Divided's probably not the best brand to buy, number one. And then the size is not the best either. So it probably was not the smartest idea. I only paid $2 per item and I bought 4 of them. So if you want one of these, please, please, please come and buy one off my shop. If you have a small, like younger, like preteen, like a 10 to 13 or 14-year-old, even maybe a 15-year-old. Anyways, kind of in that range, and it would be really cute, especially with Easter, you know, around the corner. That would be a cute Easter item with that pastel purple. If they like the Clueless vibe, you could put the little white shirt underneath. Anyways, I do have 3 more. If you have 3 girls, that would fit it. Twins would be perfect. Triples, great. Anyways, so I have these posted. I have 3 more of them, and this one sold for $8. I earned a profit of $3.05, but I did have it posted since August of 2022 to Poshmark. And then I posted it in April this year to eBay, and it sold on Poshmark November 14th. So it took a while. And I still have 3 more. So if you really want one, please buy them. The next item, or the last item, is this Columbia Snow Pants, women's medium, black pull-on, elastic waist, baggy. I put baggy and relaxed fit because of how they were like jogger style. As you can see, they kind of are like baggier style. So I did put that in my title, hoping to get attraction, and I did get my traction really fast, which is really cool. I actually just posted this in one of my recent purchase videos of like what I bought to sell. And there's the tag. I think it might be vintage. And I'm actually from Portland area. I grew up in that area, so it's interesting. So I think it might be a vintage item. I'm not sure. But I did get this at Goodwill October 25th, and I paid $3.90. I posted it November 14th to Poshmark and eBay, and it sold on eBay the next day on the 15th of November for $28. So I earned a profit of $18.62. So as of now, my grand total profit this month so far is of November, the first half of November, is $266.90. So I think I'm on track to probably be about what I've been at for the last few months. I think like I'll probably end up right around that 500 to 600 range would be my guess, but I do have to log in the last half of the month's sales, and I will do that as soon as possible. So I'll probably get another video out probably next week with my sales, like the end of the month of November sales report. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested in these kind of videos. And if you watch this interesting video of mine, space cadetting it, thank you for staying till the end if you made it this far, and leave a comment in the comments below if you like to do that. I would love to see it. And like everybody else says, hit subscribe if you're new here and you're interested. I do put out at least 2 of these wet solds, usually 2 per month right now, until I start making more sales. Then it might have to be more, but if you like to see what's sold. And I do put out videos of what I purchased as well, so keep an eye on my videos. Like I just did some like Goodwill bins haul videos. I usually go mostly to Goodwills, and I'll throw in a few other miscellaneous stores that I've tried out occasionally. But I'm going to get going because my voice is literally dying, and I've got another like meeting to do. It's another hour meeting. I don't know how I'm going to talk through that. Luckily, I don't have to talk the whole time. So anyways, it was really nice having this lovely chat with all of y'all, and thank you so much for following along on my journey as a part-time reseller. And check me out on my other social media. I have a TikTok and an Instagram and, of course, YouTube. And thank you so much for following, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your week, and I will see you on my next video. Thank you. Bye.